Now we'll solve one more problem on cable, which is very important. This has been asked many times in the examination. As the statement is given, determine the tension in different parts of the segment shown in figure. Also find the values of W1 and W2 if the portion BC is horizontal. So to keep a portion BC horizontal, what should be the value of W1 and W2 we are supposed to calculate here. Okay, to solve this, first we need to draw the free body diagram. Can you guess how many joints we have for this particular problem or a given figure given? So again we can say only two, that is B and C. So let us try to draw the free body diagram first. First draw a plus mark. Now here we have W1. In the first quadrant we have a force. It is free body diagram at B. So this force is TBA. Okay, and this angle is given, overall angle is 120 degree. Okay, and then along this x-axis we will be having TBC. So look at here, at this free body diagram we have three forces, but all the three are unknown, so we can apply limits theorem here. So let us try to draw the free body diagram at C. When I draw the free body diagram at C, so here look at here portion CD is in first quadrant, so we'll draw the portion CD is in first quadrant. And look at here, whatever the free weight attached to the free end in a portion CD, that amount of tension will be created in CD. Here the weight is 4 kilonewtons, so tension created in segment CD will be equivalent to 4. So we will write the force in member TCD is 4 kilonewton. Here we have W2, so this will be W2. This will be W2. Then we have portion TCB, and this overall angle is given as 135 degree. So we'll take it as it is. Okay, look at here. In this free body diagram, totally we have three forces in which two are unknown, one is known. Here we can easily apply the limits theorem. So calculate the remaining angle. So let's say if it is a straight line, the angle made by a straight line is 180. 180 in 180, 135 is given. Left is 45. So this is 45, 45, 50, 180. It is 90, and this is 90. Similarly, it is 90. This is 90. This straight line makes an angle 180 degrees, so remaining angle is 60. Okay, now first apply Lem's theorem at joint C, because the number of unknowns are 2, one is known. Look at here. Okay, first I will take 4 is a known force. 4 is a known force, divided by sine of. Now look at here, when I consider 4 kilonewton, the opposite two forces are TCB and W2. The angle between these two forces is one single angle, which is 90, is equal to. Next I will consider TCB divided by sine of. When I consider TCB, the opposite two forces are, this is TCB, the opposite two forces are W2 and 4. The angle between these two is 90 plus 45. So here 90 plus 45, which is equal to W2 divided by sine of. Okay, now look at here. When I consider W2, the opposite two forces are TCB and 4. What is the angle between these two? Which is already given here, 135. So it is sine of 135. Now if you want to calculate TCB, compare first to TCB is equal to 4 into sine of 135 divided by sine 90. This gives you answer. Then TCB is. Similarly, to calculate W2, it is 4 into sine of 135 divided by sine 90. Workout you will get this as 2.828 kilonewton. Similarly, this also 2.828 kilonewton, because 4 into sine 135 by 90. It is also 4 into sine 135 90. So 2.828 kilonewton. This is the answer. Now what you do is apply the same Lemaitre theorem at joint B. When I apply Lemaitre theorem for this joint B, look at here. Once we calculate TCB, we know that TBC is equal to TCB because it is a single member. Okay, not TBC and TCB. Okay, it's a single member. So wherever TBC, we can write 2.828 kilonewton. Okay, now look at here. The known force is 2.828 now, divided by sine of. Now the force considered TCB or BC, the opposite two forces are TBA and W1. The angle between these two is 90 plus 60 is equal to, now TBA divided by sine of. When I consider TBA, the opposite two forces become TBC and W1. Angle between these two is only 90. Now next is W1 divided by sine of. Now the force considered is W1, the opposite two forces. When I consider W1, the opposite two forces are TBA and TBC. The angle between these two is 120, sine of 120. So if you want TBA, compare first to TBA is equal to 2.828 into sine 90 divided by sine of 90 plus 60 is 150. This gives you answer. You work out, you will get TBA as 5.656 kilonewton. Now W1 is equal to 2.828 into sine of 120. What is, compare first and last. If you want W1, cross multiply the sine 120 to numerator. So divided by sine 150 is equal to 4.898 kilonewton. This is the answer.